right. Anyways, welcome to the Red and Biggie podcast, guys. I am Red, and Biggie is sitting with me. And we decided, hey, let's get episode 5 out of the way. Right, lucky number 5, cinco, however you say it. And yeah, dude, we decided to do it today because of what was it, John? I got it mixed up. It wasn't state. Well, we're gonna talk about state of play, but it was what is it? Summer something? Summer Games Fest.
Summer Games Fest was yesterday, and Xbox showcases tomorrow.
Ooh, so we gotta maybe we kind of take notes on that too. Maybe do a little reveal for that.
Maybe. We'll come back and talk about it next week probably. But.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I enjoy this, dude. I mean, for everybody listening, I appreciate you guys listening. Me and Biggie really do appreciate it. Like honestly, lets us kind of talk, get our frustrations out, and we go from there. But
my parents.
But yeah, so I guess we'll get into it. First, though, we do want to say thank you. On our last episode, on episode 4, we were talking about one of our questions was the best first game franchises, and like what was the ultimate first game in a franchise that was like wow, and so Andrew Tanner commented on Spotify. So hey, Andrew, love you, big dog.
Our biggest fanboy we got.
He's probably like, stop listening now.
Unsubscribe, unfollow him.
But he commented as far as his best first game franchises as Horizon Zero Dawn, Gears of War, and Fable. And he does have, because we talked about Tsushima. I had it, I think I had it number 1 if I remember correctly. He does say it is definitely in the top 5. So what do you think about his list though? I honestly I forgot about Horizon Zero Dawn, dude, and I loved that game, but I quit playing it because I had a glitch where it did an autosave. I got pretty far in the game. It was autosave and I died. And so every time that I spawned, I would get blasted with the thing that killed me. So I was in just a continuous death loop, dude.
Fuck that.
So I said, I'm
terrible.
done. Yeah. I like his list though. Like honestly, we commented on there, and I personally, that's a strong list, dude.
It's a decent list, but I feel like your biggest comment there was Horizon Zero Dawn. I forgot about it. It's like everybody pretty much does.
But you see, yeah, I only forgot about it though because I never played the second one because I was so pissed about the autosave thing. But the game was freaking good, dude. The game was good.
I'll give it another shot eventually. They did remaster it twice over now, so we'll see.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. Well, I get. Yeah. Well, once again, maybe it isn't as good as what I'm saying it is, because. Yeah.
I appreciate the Fable. The Fable's great. The Fable's good.
I'm all for the Gears of War, dude.
Move Fable up a couple, I think, but that's my opinion.
Fable 1 was good. Fable 1 was really good. I was not a fan of 2 and 3 personally. I did not like 2 and 3.
We all have opinions.
Some are just more right.
2 is the best one. 2 is the best one. I don't care what anybody says. 2 is the best one.
I don't know,
I've never been a Gears of War guy. I know not the first time I played Gears of War, but the first time I got drunk, I was playing Gears of War. So it was fun.
Yep, dude. Gears of War was the first. I mean, do we consider Halo as it was rated M, right? But I'm talking like gory. Just true gory game that I played as a kid. And I think that's why I was so attached to it as a franchise. Now, I'm not gonna lie, after 3, I kind of fell off because I was like, that's the story, Like that was the story and I'm done.
Yeah, I mean,
but still.
Again, I didn't play him, so like I'm gonna take your word for it.
Okay.
I just know that after Dom died, a lot of people were like, this isn't fun anymore.
No, dude, the Dom thing, man, like I mean maybe we had to be in high school, I think, right, when it came out. And when Dom died, dude, there's only been 3 games in my lifetime that have ever made me tear up. 3. Gears of War was the first one.
Second one, right? He died in the second one?
No. Dom dies in the third one. Yeah, because that's when he.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think they kill his wife in the second one.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. Yeah. If I remember correctly, because
or he finds her and she's already dead or something.
Well, she's not already dead. Like they had those like containers that they were storing humans in, and they find her. Maria, I think was her name now, and they pulled her out, and then that's when Dom did what he
Yeah,
had to do, you know. But
gotcha.
anyways, back on track though. And before we get into it, guys, anyone listening, if you did watch either State of Play or the Summer Games Fest, let us know what your thoughts were. Or if
Mhm.
you've listened to
Yeah,
this and you know we haven't uploaded a new episode yet for the Xbox Showcase, let us know. We really do appreciate when everybody does comment anything on there. So
yeah,
with that
absolutely.
being
Let us know
said,
and
yeah.
berate us for our bad opinions on stuff. That's what we live for.
Or
You know what I
just
mean?
berate us. That's actually fine too.
Spit in my mouth and tell me I'm fat. That's all. Don't spit in my
Okay.
mouth. Don't spit. You can tell me I'm fat. That's fine. Don't spit in my mouth. That's disgusting.
But all right, I guess John, I'm gonna have you kick it off, man, because
And all
I've
right.
been talking a lot so far. So, what about Sony State of Play? Now, this something I didn't get to watch, but I read everything about it, you know, stuff. So,
Yeah.
you kind of lead off here.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll start frankly by saying I didn't watch it either.
Oh, okay.
Because I was working when when it was
Wow, had me
happening.
feeling like a piece of shit there, buddy. Okay.
I know. I apologize. And I found out that my work frowns upon me watching YouTube videos while I work. So
Well, that's bullshit, dog. It's like they're
I
paying you to
know
work.
they have me sit at a computer all day and expect me not to go to YouTube. It's like, what do you do? What are you doing? What are you doing? But no, I did catch some highlights and stuff. There's a couple things. I personally I thought the whole thing was very lackluster.
Okay.
And I also I know you have Ghost of Yote. I had Ghost of Yote
Yeah.
before I switched it. Uh, I I'm excited for Ghost of Yote, but in my opinion, if you're gonna have a trailer for a state of play for another game later down the line, do that. Just fuck it, release a YouTube video. Don't put it as part of the showcase. You know what I mean?
I could get behind that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely could get behind that.
However, I did think that there was a couple things that were worth pulling from it that were like solid choices. I think for me, my list is we got Metal Gear Solid Delta coming out. I know a lot of people are Metal Gear Solid fans. I've only played one Metal Gear Solid, and it was
Oh,
Phantom Pain.
better than me, man. I've never played one.
And I didn't beat it, and I spent maybe a good 4 or 5 hours playing it, so I really only did the intro. I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should try to get back into it.
What?
And
Why?
Metal
Why?
Gear Solid,
What's making you feel like that?
man, I love. We're getting so many like third person action adventure games now that are
Okay.
just fantasy based. It'd be nice to play one that's a little more like espionage, like kind of sneaking around,
Okay.
shooting people in the head, that kind of stuff. I know Metal Gear Solid's like a wacky story to begin with
Hmm.
mechs and nuclear weapons and all this stuff, but I just think it'd be a little more interesting than the fantasy life that we've been getting so much of so
So
far.
just like a change of pace, almost, is what you're kind of looking for at this point.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Uh,
dude. I honestly, I'm
yeah.
kind of with you there. I do like the fantasy base, so like, I
Mhm.
probably would get tired of it less, but
Right,
I
right.
can see where you're
Yeah,
coming from, though. I like definitely that little burnout from it.
a nice refresher wouldn't be so bad.
Oh, 100%, dude.
Um,
100%.
which I guess this next game kind of goes along with that, which is 007 First Light. They finally showed us, some. They showed a trailer. I think they showed a little bit of gameplay in the trailer, but IO Interactive has been working on this for 4 or 5 years now. Maybe
Really? See,
I think
I didn't know that, dude.
I
Like
think
this
ever
was
since
new to me.
Hitman 3, I think,
Okay.
right? Was it
Well,
Hitman 3 or Hitman
when did
2?
that come out, dude? It had
I
to have
don't
been three,
remember.
right? I don't think Hitman 2 is that new.
I don't know.
It might have been that.
Whatever the last Hitman was, I think as soon as that was done, they started
Right.
working on this.
Okay.
Which is kind of nice because it's kind of falling in line with supposedly we're getting another James Bond, like a new James Bond
We
here
are.
soon.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because Daniel Craig was like, I'm
Yeah.
old. I want to be a gay detective now. I don't want to be
Oh,
007.
okay.
Uh, I
See,
think
I
he's
have
gay.
no
Is he
clue.
gay?
Dude, I
Is he
have no
gay?
clue. I don't know, man.
If he's not gay, I apologize. He
Yeah.
seemed very effeminate. I'll say that.
Dude, well, I did see though that
Uh,
new movie. He's not like the new Bond that they're doing. He's not 007 anymore. This is before he got to be a 007.
oh,
This is
the
it.
game is or
No, no. Well, maybe the
the
game. I'm
movie?
not sure. The movie. This is like
Oh, okay.
because they're trying to kind of re reinvigorate the series because it's
Man,
kind of dying a little bit, man.
here's my thing with this, because you look at it however you want to look at it. With Amazon now owning James Bond and wanting to do a prequel series, it reminds me very much of like Lord of the Rings and the Rings of Power, how they were like, yeah,
Yep.
we're gonna do a prequel series, and like,
And
cool,
then
the
they're just
first
gonna
season
trash
did
it.
really well, but it was expensive, and then the second season was also expensive, and it didn't do as well. You know what I mean?
I can see
I'm
that.
a I'm a little worried that they're gonna take James Bond and try to franchise it even more than it already has been.
You know, I can see that. My worry with James Bond is I think the video game's going to do good. I think it is good in a video game world. And we're going to play the trailer here in a second and kind of give like I haven't seen the trailer personally, but I haven't. So this is going to be new for me. I will say what worries me with the franchise as far as movies go is I don't think movie audiences or movie like obviously money talks, you know, a lot of people are going to see it regardless because it's 007. But I don't think we're looking for that type of like 1960s espionage type of feel anymore.
I mean, man, Mission Impossible's been doing really good. You know what I mean?
But once again, it's selling off the name. I'm saying attract because they have to attract new audience at this point.
Yeah.
I think that's what this is supposed to be doing. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. But
only time will tell. Only time will tell.
Yeah,
man.
But here we're gonna end up playing the trailer for you guys. 007. What is it called? First Light, I think.
First Light, yes.
So here we go. Hopefully the volume is high. I might turn it up a little bit, and John, I am going to turn you up a tad as well. So if everything on the OBS looks a little weird right now, I apologize, guys. It does. It's because I had to turn you up, and we're still good though. We're still good. Yep, we're good there. And let me pull up this, and here we go. First Light.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No.
Whose mom is this supposed to be? Like that old lady that like leads everything?
What he did in Iceland.
I think so, yeah.
What he did in Iceland was insubordination.
Insubordination.
Utterly reckless.
You know what? I'd probably play the game just for the accents.
The blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway.
And you know what? I am gonna turn it down just a tad the
without a target.
Video just in case. And once again, guys, if this does get copyrighted, we'll be doing actually that might because that was the what you call it. So we're gonna mute that really quick, and here we go. Yeah, the little
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are?
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Yeah, but if it does get, you know, we'll cut it out, and then we'll try to figure out a way to do a review on it. But
so you shouldn't have.
I might cut it a little early just so we don't get the whole thing.
That's fine. If you have to, you have to. I think it'll be.
I mean, graphics look good. That reminds me of like Eagle Vision.
Yeah. See, this game gave me a lot of like Arkham Knight vibes in terms of like it looks like you're gonna have gadgets. It looks like you're gonna have some sort of like detective vision kind of thing. And I mean, I guess it's like Arkham Knight mixed with Uncharted because you're gonna have like weapons or stuff.
Okay.
To hell with that.
And I'll probably cut it right. Oh, gameplay right there.
Yeah.
Did they ever say when this was supposed to come out?
What did you do, James?
It's coming out this year, I think.
Really? I don't know though. I might not play this. 007 First Light, and I'm gonna pause it there so we don't get hit with copyrights
Any
with
copyright,
the
yeah.
music. Yeah, just in
Yeah,
case.
no, you're good. You're good.
But
Yeah, I think that looks pretty exciting. I'm willing to give it a shot. It's probably not going to be a day one for me, but I'm looking forward to it. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, dude. I don't know. I really want to. I really do want to play it, but oh, okay. It's playing. Okay, sorry for the background music, guys. I'm trying to pull you up the next one here. Man, this podcast is fucking everywhere today. Let me tell you what.
that's all right. We're amateurs.
We are. Okay, what I'll have to end up. See, I was wanting to play it. It's not going to show me the demo, it doesn't look like. For the game I wanted to.
Sons of bitches.
Yeah. You know what, though? Actually, I can do that while we talk. I guess we'll save that. I'll show you guys the Hell Is Us demo. So, I guess my thought on the state of play, just from what I read, Ghost of Yote, we already talked about it. Obviously that's going to be like high up there on like what I want personally because of Ghost of Tsushima. What from what I read and stuff, it wasn't really anything new that kind of got me like excited for it, but I am kind of what is playing right now through my headset. My God, guys, I apologize. Holy shit.
What was it?
Apparently Steam started playing, Hell Is Us stuff, even though I never clicked or anything. It was like a high pitch, like the viewers will hear it. Andrew, sorry.
Our one listener, thank you. I'm sorry.
But yeah, but if you guys are looking for, I guess so after Ghost of Yote, I'm not gonna touch too much onto it because there's nothing new. Everybody kind of knows what it is. If you guys want to hear us talk about it more in depth, I think we did kind of go into it last episode 4. So you guys can go there because we were talking about games we're like expecting, excited for. The next one though is called Baby Steps. Now I came across this game, and it's a stupid game, man. I'll preface it with that. This is not something that you're gonna play for a storyline. It's not something that it's a AAA title type of deal. This is like a party game. Like, it's not a party game because it's like single player, but it just reminds you of like something that just, hey man, it's gonna be a dumb game. It's gonna make me laugh, and I'm gonna go from there. It's called Baby Steps, and essentially you wake up on this island or something, and it's like a walking simulator, but physics are involved, and like you have to essentially stand and walk up this like terrain, and any little mistake just sends you toppling. But it's like ragdoll physics at the same time, and it looked hilarious. If I could. I don't think
it's kind of like a modern day co-op.
Kind of. Oh wait, hold on. They have it on Steam. I can actually show you guys to kind of fill the void, I guess, since I might not be able to show you guys Hell Is Us. So, let me pull. I know, dude. I'm gonna have to try to figure that out. But this was. I came across this actually when I was when I found out about Hell Is Us the same night I found out about this game. So. Here we go. This is Baby Steps right here.
Is there
I like the nudity.
toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
Hey, just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
He looks like
I
you.
can run away.
Fuck you.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want watching.
You can watch.
Look at that ass though, dog. Fucking thickums.
Caked up on a Tuesday night.
And the whole premise is he has to take a piss.
Just piss, bro. It ain't hard. You a dude.
Oh no, you found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Closing door and everything. Yeah, no, I mean,
I
for
keep
me,
going. Someone's
that's
talking to
essential.
me.
Yeah, no, I mean, ever since I was a kid, really couldn't go with the other kids. Yeah, no, I needed the stall.
And that's Baby Steps, dude.
What the fuck?
Like
your own, brother.
Dude, like I said, man, it's not like you're not playing it for the story, but it's just it just looks like something fucking funny to play, waste your time on. It's just a casual walking simulator, dude. That's like the best I could describe it. So
Yeah, I remember back in the day when you made a walking simulator and people yelled at you for it. Rather, you know what I mean? Like they were like,
Yep.
"Hey, no,
Yep.
why don't you put effort into it?" And it's like, "Well, why don't you shut up?"
Yeah. Well, because dude, like sometimes you want a game, right, that just kind of lets you pass the time. Like you're not trying to sweat anything like
Yeah.
that. So I think this is gonna be a good one for me because I didn't tell you the big news. I beat it.
You beat
I
Assassin's Creed.
fucking beat it, dude.
Thank God.
100%ed that bitch.
Thank God it's over.
And let me tell you what, the ending of the story was bogus. It was
Oh,
dog
shit.
shit. Dude, they had
Yeah.
such a good, like they left it on a cliffhanger. I think the next one, well, actually, no, didn't they? I think they announced the next one is not even taking place within this timeline, but they left it open essentially. I think what they did is left it open for DLCs, I think is what they did. Unfortunate. It's typical Ubisoft move.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, so this might take place of that until Hell Is Us kind of gets me to September. Well, this won't get me. Well, actually, no, it won't because this releases after Hell Is Us. So I'll still have to play this, but it'll be a good, I came home from work, have an hour to kill. Let me try to play this.
Mother-in-law's over. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, is she?
No.
Oh, I'm like, hey, me too,
For
dude.
you, like, yeah, that's a good excuse to just like, oh, I'm gonna go play a game.
Yeah,
I'll talk to
exactly.
you later.
But with that being said, that is at least my games for State of Play. There were obviously a lot more in there.
Right.
I don't know, man. Like PlayStation right now is not doing it for me.
Right. Yeah.
Like I've been thinking when the next gens come out, am I even getting one? Because there's no exclusives, dude. There's no exclusives I play except for Ghost of Tsushima and Yote.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not spending $1,000 at that point.
Did you play God of War?
No, like I played it. Listen, I played it. It's just God of War was a game that I preferred to watch other people play. Like I love the lore, the storyline, everything. I didn't get into playing it, man.
Okay.
Which is weird because that game's actually right up my alley. But
God of War is amazing.
yeah, I know you're a big fan of it.
I loved it. I love both of them. Thought Ragnarok was a little eh,
Yeah.
but overall, I think they're both great.
Yeah. Next one's in Egypt, isn't it?
Dude, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's speculating that, but I don't.
I mean,
honestly,
what are you
I
gonna
could see
do? Like
where it's
go to
going.
Christianity and just fucking beat Jesus? Like what is?
You can't beat Jesus. Jesus beats everything. He's inside of you.
Oh yeah.
I will say, I did forget one on my list. It
Oh,
was,
okay.
Silent Hill F.
Oh, dude, here.
Um,
Okay. You think that's gonna have a video up here? It does.
Yeah.
I know nothing about this, so
I think it looks pretty good. It looks like it's going to be a good spooky game to play if we get streaming up and going.
here we go.
I'm excited for it.
I've never played a Silent Hill, by the way.
Oh shit, I can't read.
You've never played a Silent Hill?
I haven't, dude.
Oh my god. I have Silent Hill Downpour and it's like the worst one. I do want to get Silent Hill 2 remake.
Is it like it's a horror game, right? I would assume so with a name like that. And like also it's made by Konami, so
Yeah, it's a horror game, 100%. Not a tickle me fun kind of game.
you hear that screech? That's what I do when I can't get the shit to come out. Oh shit. So like what's the premise of this? Like
Dude, I have no idea.
oh, is it new every time?
Well, each game is pretty different. This is the first one I think that's actually taking place in,
Oh, what the fuck?
or I think Japan-esque area.
Goddamn, bitch needs a new bed. Look at the back issues. She can't run, but she can jump like she's fucking Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Oh shit, she's taking off sleeves.
Oh, but it's not like you have to like run away. You can fight.
I know that
Oh.
makes better if you run. Yeah,
She
I'm
said
not sure.
pinochle.
Pinochle. Carbuncle.
Dude, imagine the back pain.
I have back pain all the time.
I'd be grabbing their knives.
Oh, too late.
Yo, what the? Oh, the forehead on that bitch. God damn, that's a 9 head. Oh God. Yeah, I got shivers up my spine with that. I'm not gonna lie to you. No, don't approach it. God, that's why you're number 1 in the horror film.
She got a naginata, is that what?
Yeah, I had that in Assassin's Creed. I never used it.
She took it from you. So
Oh, hey, you got a hole in you, motherfucker. Silent Hill F. Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
I think it'd be a good game.
I mean, dude, that's not a game that I would play unless people are watching me play it on stream because I would need my
buddy.
kids' diapers, dude.
Come on, buddy.
I'm a little pussy.
It won't be that bad.
Yeah, it will.
First you play that, and then you play Resident Evil Requiem, and you'll be all right.
Dude, I'm actually not, okay. Don't kill me, chat. Everybody listening. The more I think about it, I'm just not a Resident Evil fan. Dude, because like, okay, like here's shows how much too. Like once they went first person, I feel like it didn't even follow the storylines of Resident Evil. It went from being like, here's a virus to like supernatural bullshit, dude. It did.
Man, you wound me with your words.
I still love you, baby boy. Mwah.
Resident Evil's so good. Like, okay. 4, fantastic. 5 and 6 can go suck a dick. 7, 8, amazing. Just you never finished 8?
That's Village, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never finished it.
Bro.
I got through
It's
Lady Demetrius. You know,
Dimitrescu.
yeah, I got through her castle and shit where she was like the dragon and all that.
Yeah. It's not supernatural. It's all mold.
Oh, see, it made me feel like it was all supernatural bullshit. And so then I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about the fucking fat dude in his little cart. I don't know how the fuck he gets around like he does. That's
Right.
supernatural.
Right.
But
Was the house one not supernatural?
no,
What?
it's mold.
When you say mold, what do you mean? Like they're just trying to mimic it?
Like mold spores. It's so the first 3 games are about the virus, the actual T virus, or
Correct.
what the fuck it's called, that turns people into zombies. 4, 5, and 6 are about another virus, I think, made by or similar to the first one,
Okay.
but not. It does something different, where it's more like a parasite than it is anything else.
Okay.
And then this trilogy, I thought it was going to be this trilogy, but 7 and 8 are about mold spores, because there's the girl from 7, the little girl who's actually the grandma. Spoiler, sorry for anybody who's not playing that yet.
Wow, dude, you son of a bitch.
I know, I'm sorry. She's like made of like this mold stuff, and like she can, like, if once you come in contact with it, I think she can like essentially control you through like a hive mind situation. So when you get inducted into that family, you become mold, like part of the mold system.
Oh.
Which is why it's like you heal like you do, and why like they can cut your arm off and you can just staple it back together. It's because you're not human anymore.
So is
You're
Ethan just mold then?
Yeah, I mean he dies at the end of 8. I hate to break it to you.
Well,
spoiler, sorry.
okay.
He dies. His daughter. He saves his daughter. Puts her back together, because again, you find jars of her, and then you're just like. And then your daughter's like, I'm a daughter, baby again, blah. And then Chris Redfield and your wife save her. Like, they take her out of there.
Yeah, but if she's mold, isn't she still bad?
Nope. Because she's I don't know how to explain it, because like it's it's so in depth, but it's not. It's stupid, but it's not. You know what I mean? Because it's
Okay.
like when Ethan becomes mold and defeats the old lady who is like the originator.
Okay. That just sounds dirty. I just want you to know that.
I know. I'm just beating off old ladies. He kind of becomes like the host. I'm gonna say.
Okay. Ethan does. You're saying.
Ethan, yeah, and then you have a kid, which is a kid born of the mold. So she's got powers of her own.
Okay.
And then, like, that's the whole reason that the main villain from 8 wanted her, is that she was trying to rebirth her own daughter that she lost or something like that. You know what, Nick? We'll stream it. You and I will play 7 and 8 together and we'll figure it out.
Dude, I'm so scared though. I'm so scared.
I'll play it myself. You just gotta sit there.
Okay, I'll do that. I'm down with that, dude. I'm fucking down with that. Okay.
Okay. So if anybody tells me I'm wrong in the comments, that's fine. We'll play the games. We'll get it from the horse's mouth.
All right, we can do that. So I guess then with Resident Evil, they were moving to Summer Games Fest, right?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay. So I know you told me before we started that was super high on your list. So tell me why this one is
just out of I don't care. They could give me another Fable trailer. Honestly, Fable and Resident Evil 9 are like right there head to head. Like, you know what I mean?
Really?
Like,
with you? I didn't know that.
I'm almost more excited about Resident Evil 9 than I am about Fable. Just because I know that Resident Evil 9, when it comes out, I know for sure it's going to be a banger. Fable, I'm worried about being a banger. I know RE9 is going to be a banger, 100%.
Okay. What do you have a reason for that, or just because it's typically what happens with Resident Evil?
Just from the well, typically, I'm just gonna say Capcom have had a good run with their Resident Evil.
Capcom makes it, dude. I totally spaced that was them.
Loved Resident Evil 4 remake. Loved that shit. I got the collector's edition of that. That was amazing. I loved RE Village. I loved RE7. I tried playing the original 4. I loved this 2 remake. I didn't play the 3 remake because I hate number 3.
Oh, okay.
But I just think with the way they're going, it would be really hard for them to fuck it up. You know what I mean? But the simple fact that the trailer is almost to me, it reminded me of like a Silent Hill game.
Okay.
Because they're going back to Raccoon City after it was nuked, right? So whatever is still there, whatever was there to begin with, is now going to
have some sort of like radiation.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna have mutated in some way, shape, or form. And it just, the environment looked very Silent Hill to me, and I loved it.
Okay.
Loved it so much.
Well, here, to make you happy, buddy boy, we're gonna little trailer review. Resident Evil 9 Requiem.
Oh, my nut.
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 All right, dude. Walking like he's a boss.
And there's a black dude in a suit. I love it.
Yeah, I will say the graphics in the game, like games nowadays are just nuts, dude. With like,
oh yeah,
like that looks lifelike, man.
Yeah. Which to me, I mean, because we'll talk about this afterwards, because this is gonna be like a side note. I don't know if you saw it or not, but we'll talk about it afterwards. But yeah, I think it looks amazing. I know this is probably just a cutscene, but
yeah. Well, still though, when we were kids, our Halo scenes weren't like this.
Absolutely not.
Grace Ashcroft.
Hello.
Yes?
Chief, what are you doing? Give it back there, bum.
Ooh, she's a Phoebe.
She's a Phoebe.
It says Phoebe.
Oh, FBI. Federal Booby Inspector. Sir, I've come to inspect your boobs. Sorry.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No,
2.
No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now.
I can't hold.
We found another body.
Oh shit.
One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
That's a little weird. You're kind of
Now, I need
investigating other bodies, dude.
Okay.
Look at my bodies. I've got 4 of them. 4 body inspectors.
Your eyes on the crime scene.
Why she looks so happy to look at this if they're dead people, dude? That's a little weird. Nathan Dempsey needs to tell her to shut up. Oh, now she's having. Oh, is this Hope, or is this the daughter?
No. is
died
a
8 years ago.
completely, as far as I'm aware.
Perhaps it's time for you to.
Are we sure though? Because she's like,
Grace.
she a little sweaty, dog. Turn on the AC.
AC though, he's like, it's like fucking 70 out there. It's June. I love women tied up. Sorry. I'll stop.
Those people are missing, dude. Oh my God, they're missing. Look at the rain though. Wow.
Dude, solid. Actually, it's not a slick with eyeball.
It's liquid, but
You can think what you want.
oh damn.
Look at that.
Investigating all
Look
these
at that.
strange deaths,
Look
huh?
at that.
Beautiful.
Keep our voices down.
Have you seen
That's the
Look at all
coming
that.
days.
Fallout. That's what that is.
Speaking of which, can't wait for season 2.
Are my hope.
Speaking of, can't wait for a Fallout 3
Everyone's
remaster like we got with Oblivion.
Oh, is that official?
No, it's speculated. He's bleeding.
That's a big. Hey, dude, you're choking.
Actually, he's being strangled.
Oh, dude, I can't play that.
Come on. Come on, Nick. Come
Resident
on.
Evil Requiem. Wow. Okay, it looks good, man. It does look good. It's not something though that I would play. I think another one I'd have to watch you, dude.
We'll play it together.
I can't do it. Well, I mean, I could, but
I mean, you can, and you might. But yeah, that's probably my most anticipated.
the most anticipated
so
one. When was the release? Oh, they gave it an official release date too. I saw. I just seen that.
yeah.
February 27th, dude.
Yeah. Yep. Next year.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. Maybe we can get a stream going like that weekend.
Yeah.
Like you play it and we'll set something up like that. But
Yeah.
We'll
try.
okay. So that's your first one
Yeah, it's my first
for
one
summer games.
so-
Now this one I knew. This one I knew.
Yeah. This one you straight texted me about.
I did.
It's Scott Pilgrim EX, and
For those of you that
Dude.
don't know, if you ever want to get Biggie a present for whatever reason, Scott
love
Pilgrim
Scott
shit.
Pilgrim.
That
I
or
love
Spider
it.
Man.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. I know what it is about Spider Man. I don't know what it is about Scott
It's the
Pilgrim.
it's the
I love
suit, isn't it? It's all tight and shit.
I mean, for Spider Man, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's form fitting, brother.
Oh
That dude's
man.
great. Scott Pilgrim though, it's something I hold near and dear to my heart. When the movie came out, I went to our buddy Cody's house. I don't know
Okay.
if he's your buddy anymore, but
Yeah,
I
well,
went
I
to his
know
house.
him, you know.
and his mom rented it, and it was one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in a long time. I cried laughing during that.
I've never watched it. I still gotta watch it, dude.
So good.
I gotta
So
watch
good.
it still.
I went to Chicago just
You
to
did.
see it. Okay,
I remember
you know
that.
what I mean?
I remember
that's wild. But yeah, a big fan of Scott Pilgrim. I have the first game because they originally released a Scott Pilgrim arcade game on PS3,
Okay.
and it got delisted.
What?
And
Okay.
then
What's
it
that mean? Because I honestly I don't know what that means. Like if I
So the license ran up for it. So it was Ubisoft who had the license, and then it ran out, and they didn't
Oh.
re-up it. That means it got pulled from digital stores, and then they remastered it, I think, for PS4,
okay.
and I bought a physical copy of it so that way I could have it forever in case it got delisted again.
That's smart.
Do I have? I don't have it over here.
Okay.
But I do have it somewhere, so I can show you. I can
You know-
show that later.
You know what you should do, and honestly, this is just like once again, like guys that listen to the stream, they kind of know, to the podcast is.
Mhm.
I think because we have so many Funkos and you collect video games and all that, we need to
Yeah.
take like maybe a day or two throughout the week and just Funko of the week or collector's edition of the week and post it and just post something about it. I think we need to do that, man, to kind of get people going. I mean, if anyone's listening too, what like do you guys collect collector's editions of games? I don't have any game
absolutely,
collector editions. I do
No,
collect
no.
every Madden.
Yeah, because he's a psychopath.
I am, dude. Love $70 for new rosters. Love it.
I got a few collector's editions in here, honestly.
What's your favorite one that you have?
Bro. That's hard, man. Why do you gotta ask that?
You son of a bitch.
Dude, I think it's tied.
Okay.
I think it's tied between Spider-Man 2 and Resident Evil 4.
Really? Is Spider-Man 2 like the one that just came out, right? Are you talking?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, the one that came out 2 years ago. Yeah,
Okay.
because I've got that huge Venom statue.
Oh yeah, dude, I want one of those. So not a Venom, but I want a statue like
Dude.
that so bad.
Dude, it's so sick. I love looking at it. I love the design for Venom in that game, so it makes it even better.
Yeah.
And like Leon, he's nice and stuff. He's got a shotgun and he looks cool and he's really high detailed. But I'm always gonna be a Venom fan. You know what I mean? Like that's near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my favorite. I think.
Okay. All right. So note to self, he really likes Spider-Man 2 and Resident Evil.
I
As
really
far as
like-
those.
I really like my 19 inches of Venom. You know what I mean? That's what they sold it for. Anyway.
Did they really?
Yeah. That's the 19 inches of Venom, and it's like, oh.
Bust. That's funny, dude.
So yeah, Scott Pilgrim, EX. I think it looks like it's pretty good. It's another side-scrolling beat 'em up. If you like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, or anything like that came out, you might really enjoy that game. Last on my list, I'll talk about it very briefly, just because we still gotta get through your list. Mortal Shell 2. That game looks sick. That game had me. The trailer had me pumping, ready to go. It reminded me of like old like Doom 2016 music.
Okay.
With Dark Souls flair.
You know what? I think we have enough time because I saw this. I don't know anything about Mortal Shell. So I have no clue about any of this game. So let's watch it real quick, just so I can kind of like. Can you give me like a background? What should I expect? Is it like a Souls game or?
Yeah, it's absolutely a Souls game. I mean, it's one of those where it's like how Lies of P is kind of like a spiritual successor to Bloodborne. I feel like Mortal Shell is a spiritual successor to Dark Souls.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, here we go. Here is the trailer. And all this, guys, by the way, like I'll give it credit. I'm pulling everything through Steam. If you guys want to watch all the trailers that we're watching, go to Steam. I will try to link all of the videos to YouTube as well. I'll try to do it through like the State of Play stuff if I can. And the Summer Games Fest, just so we don't have any issues with that. Once again, we're only reviewing the games because we want to give some positive outlook on it. So, with that being said, Mortal Shell 2?
Mortal Shell 2.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I mean, what the hell is that, dude?
Dude, it looks sick, man.
Is he shooting a fish? All right, this looks kind of cool, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Mortal Shell 2. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm not a big Souls guy, but I might keep my eye on that just to kind of.
That's the great thing about Souls games is everybody says they're not a big Souls person, and you can get one or two of them to play it, and then they're like, actually, I love these games. They're amazing.
I don't know, man. I think it's because Souls games can be hard, and a lot of times when I game, I'm just not about like. Not every time, but a lot of times it's just like I'm just trying to veg out, man.
You're just trying to relax, enjoy your time. I get it. I understand.
But that's honestly, dude. I'll give you that's a good list. Like,
I thought it was a solid choice, man.
Yeah. Oh, one of the dogs just came in. What's up, dude? It's the hell one.
Oh no.
Hopefully, who's up here? Actually, everyone on the podcast, we're about to learn who's up here.
Who's up here? I'm going to give you guys my 2 cents right now on zero sugar.
Okay.
Zero sugar. Mountain Dew Baja Blast zero sugar. Pretty solid.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper, close second. Dr. Pepper cream soda, banger, 100%.
Ooh. See, I can't do zero sugar, dude. I can't do it. But that's why I'm fat.
It's an acquired taste, and I've acquired it.
Oh, okay. It's like beer.
Yeah,
Mm.
like last comment on eating ass and beer. This is my eating ass as well. I love zero sugar soda. It's amazing.
Yeah, sorry about muting there real quick. This podcast is everywhere this time, but Duke. Well, so our doors here at this apartment, dude, at this townhome, they close. They just like if you push on them, you can come through. Well, Duke decides that I won't come in this room now, and even though it's closed, he opens it open, and so he came in. So Marissa's up here. Hopefully she comes and closes the door, gets him out. But yeah, well, I think she's going potty.
Oh.
Good luck.
Ew. Gross.
But God, dude. But yeah, so I guess my summer game fest, dude. The one that I want to show everybody is called it reminds me of Mickey Mouse, man. All right, I'll say that. It reminds me of Mickey Mouse. It's called Mouse PI for Hire. Here's the thing with this game is I have seen this has been wishlisted for about 2 years for me.
Yeah.
And it still only says 2025. Like there's no date, nothing.
I'm sure it's coming out. I'm 100% positive.
I hope it is, dude, because this game here looks really good. So before I talk much into it, I'll say Mouse PI for Hire. I'm going to pull it up for you guys. Make sure it's at the beginning of it because it's only a 30-second clip. So here we go. Let's turn that volume on and go.
Rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
Peppers.
There are those who have bent the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
You know, it really reminds me of Doom when it comes to like play style.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's like a Doom meets Mickey Mouse situation.
So anyways, that is Mouse PI for Hire. Dude, like I said, it's been wishlisted for me for a while. It reminds me of Doom, but like it also just like I think because it reminds me of Mickey Mouse, I'm thinking of it as like an adult version of Mickey just slaughtering his fucking brethren. and that's why I want to get it, dude. But what it really is about is just about a mouse called Jack Pepper. He's an investigator, and basically he's just he basically just wants to go through, kill everybody. I like the fact that it's like 1930s black and white too. Like I think that's unique to the game, so that's what drew me to it.
Games like that, you know what I mean?
What's that?
Like we need more games like that with that kind of animation style and that art. I love it. You know, we had
100%.
Bendy, we had Cuphead, we have this now. I think.
Yep.
I think there's a market for that kind of animation, of that's aesthetic. And I think we need to. I think I'd love to see more of that kind of stuff.
I agree. I never played Bendy. Cuphead, I have it on the Switch. I need to give it a try, like a good try, because I enjoyed it. But we were playing it when we were driving to Chicago, going to the Mrs. Family's Christmas stuff, and so playing it like as a handheld just didn't sit right with me. I think if I gave it a chance, though, I'd really like Cuphead.
That's a fucking Dark Souls game, right?
It really is, dude. It really is. I do want to play Cuphead though. We need to do that co-op. I think that'd be fun. Me and you just like.
It's gonna be so hard.
The insults, man. I'd do it just for the insults.
Oh God.
Okay, but you were not talking again. But no. So that's my first one. The second one is more of a AAA title, I feel like, but this AAA is not going $70. I've been hearing that it's supposed to be like $40 or $50. I think it's $50.
I think 50. Yeah.
So it's Mafia: The Old Country. I'm not gonna pull a video up for that because the people that know about it. But the only issue I have with it is so I loved Mafia 1. Now I know it's not like the Rockstar open world, right? Like Mafia 1. So it made Mafia 1 feel good. However, the other Mafia games, I didn't enjoy the story as much. I enjoyed the gameplay more. I'm worried because I did. I'm worried that because they're going to the first Mafia, as far as it's not open world, it's very linear. Like, there's not a lot. You can't just go roam around if you want. Mm-hmm. I'm afraid I won't like it because of that. Now, I am excited because I love the Mafia games. I absolutely love it. I'm sure Miss Italian here will, kind of enjoy it, watching me play it too. Gabagool, dude. It's so weird because my son he looks like a little Viking and yet he's going, at the any chance he gets. So it's a little weird, but
it's a nice teat milk.
Hey, Papa, give me some teats milk now. You'll pay for it later. But yeah, so Mafia: The Old Country was one that I got excited for. Now I know it wasn't just for like they've announced this way before, but it was just one that I saw in the Summer Games Fest that I was like, hey, okay, it's getting me hyped for it again.
Did they actually show gameplay for it?
I don't remember. I'm trying to think because I remember here because this when they were talking about it, I remember I was getting the bot already, so I don't actually know if they showed gameplay. I don't think they did. I think it was just trailer. But anyways, yeah, but no. So Mafia: The Old Country. I'm really looking forward to that. I don't know the release date though. One second. What is that release date? It is $49.99 on Steam at least. August 8th, actually.
August,
so
wow.
so I'm actually, dude, that's actually good because that gives me something to play until Hell Is Us. Well, actually, Madden comes out in August, so I'm probably gonna be that loser that doesn't play anything except Madden. Go sports ball.
Mafia, or did you do a couple
touchdown home run? Okay, so now here's this is my third game. Now, Biggie, I'm gonna have you tell us the name because I can't remember for the life of me. Wait, it's feel that right?
That box.
That felt that box. Okay, so chat roast me. I don't give a shit. Because I didn't pay attention to the name of it because I was so intrigued with the video of it. Now,
dude, I'm so worried that it's not gonna look like that at all. It's just gonna look like a fucking Muppet fighting another Muppet. That's all it is.
Well, I could, that's gonna be the life or death of this game. If they can make this game's gameplay look like what they showed us. The game's gonna be insanely popular.
Yeah, it will be, and I'm sure it'll do good. I'm worried. I don't want to be lied to. You know what I mean? That's my biggest thing.
Now it does say it's in-engine footage, so we don't. Like the trailer does say in-engine footage.
That might be
okay.
Gameplay, then.
So here is Felt That Boxing. It's a puppet boxing game essentially. And just vibe with it. Like this looks so good, dude.
Yeah, of course it looks good. It's Muppets. Who doesn't love Muppets?
Dude, it's just like I can't believe no one's ever thought of this. Like even the walk.
All right, you little sack of fuzzy shit. What you got?
You little sack of fuzzy shit.
If you're gonna be
Get me.
you gotta transform. Why are you even here?
My dad told me to.
Don't waste my time.
Look like it made contact. That's the sad part. I love it.
God damn, kid's got a hook.
Boy. Boy.
See, this is what I'm concerned about. That does not look like gameplay.
But it does though. It says like it's giving you like gameplay screen, like objectives.
Right. I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm probably not gonna buy it, but I'll definitely watch somebody play it. I'll watch you play it if you get it, if it looks that good.
It's like fucking Muppet Fight Night, dude, is what it is. It's Muppet Fight Night. Once again, though, guys, you can go ahead and wishlist that on Steam. Everything we've showed you guys today is on Steam. But, dude, you just look like you're so upset with me for choosing that. That and baby steps, dog. You're like, yo, this guy's taste of game sucks.
I'm not upset. I'm concerned that it's not gonna look like that at the end. You know what I mean? Like that's my big
What do you think that game sells for? That's a question.
$40.
I can see that. If it's more than 40, I ain't buying it. I'll tell you that.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
no,
All right.
no, not for a game like that.
What if it's a really good story? What if it's like what if it's the best story you play this year?
I don't know, dude. Clear Obscure is pretty
Assassin's
fucking.
Creed.
Nope. Listen, Assassin's Creed was good. It is not the best. Clear Obscure was the best so far.
You haven't even finished that though. You don't even know.
I know I know everything that happened because, dude. Let me actually. Okay, this is. I'm gonna do what makes red red.
All right.
Before we go into the next thing, real quick.
Okay.
You know what really fucking makes red red? As when your fucking algorithm on Facebook decides to fucking show you bullshit, groups of fucking video games that you're still currently playing, and then the motherfuckers don't even have the decency to say spoiler. So then they post pictures of it, and so you see what happens in the game without even trying. I'm not going to these fucking groups, dude. It's just popping up on my fucking page. So now I know how fucking Clear Obscure ends. I know everything in the middle of Clear Obscure because these motherfucking guys on Facebook are posting it, and then Facebook fucking sends it to me.
I love it.
Fucking rant over. It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit, dude. They ruined that, man. You know how many hours I could have gotten that game? I could have got so many hours in that because I would have known, and you know how I am. I'm a completionist. So like I'm gonna try to play as much of it as I can. Nope, not now. Bullshit, dude. Clear Obscure is gonna win Game of the Year, by the way. But it's besides the point.
We'll see about that. Yeah.
No, actually, I think Clear Obscure I don't think wins it, and here's why: they released too early. People are gonna. I think a game will release, and I couldn't tell you what. I think a game releases sometime at the later part of the year. Let's say like October, September, that time window. And then people are going to be like, oh my God, this is so good because they've already beat Clear Obscure and they're kind of just like, what's new? It's like the recency bias. I think that's what screws Clear Obscure in Game of the Year this year.
I could see that.
What's everybody listening? What's your thoughts on that? Do you think recency bias plays more into effect in Game of the Years than like what we really think about?
I think, in my opinion, I think the fact that the Game Awards, the Game of the Year stuff isn't held off until the beginning of the following year is kind of bullshit because there's still stuff coming out, in December. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I think that should be a January thing where it's like, hey, cool, the entire year is done. Let's go ahead and review this kind of shit. I definitely think. I definitely think Claire Obscure is gonna be one of those ones where it's nominated. You know what I mean? It's definitely nominated.
It's definitely good. It's good. I think Blueprints might get nominated.
I hope so.
I think they'll get nominations, but I'm talking winners. Like the games that win 9 times out of 10, I feel like are the games that release towards the end of the year. Now they'll be like they'll be like once in a like blue moons like GTA. When it releases, nothing's beating GTA next year.
Astrobot won last year.
Yeah, and it was released towards the end of the year, was it not?
I think so. Was it?
I can look actually. Actually, Astrobot's not on Steam, is it?
No,
I can't look at it.
We'll look it up.
Yeah, but no, like there will be the one-offers, right? Like GTA, like nothing's gonna beat GTA when it releases next year. We know that. And it's releasing in May, so like you'll have someone will be like, oh no, GTA go away. You said this, but it's like no, dude. I'm talking like typically
September last year is when it came out.
Yeah, see, it's that September October window because it's the recency bias.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Elden Ring came out in June when it released, right?
Are you talking last year, like originally when it came out?
when it originally came out.
I couldn't tell you.
Elden Ring came out in February.
See, so that's a one-off. What year? What year was that released?
2022.
Okay, Elden Ring.
Yeah.
There's no way Elden Ring first came out in 2022.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
I feel like that game is so old. What was everybody playing in high school then? That was a Souls-like.
Dark Souls 3?
Because Souls-like. I'm so stupid. Dude, I've always thought that Elden Ring was like was before everything.
No. I apologize. Probably Dark Souls 2. Probably Dark Souls.
That's
2.
what. Okay. See, that's what it was. See, I had it mixed up. I always thought Elden Ring was the one that everybody played, but no, you're right. It was Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Dude.
Because Bloodborne came out in 2014.
Yes, and because that's what started it, right? Bloodborne was like
it came out 2015. Sorry.
Wasn't Bloodborne the first one, and then Dark Souls came out, or no?
Nope.
No.
Demon Souls was the first one.
Demon Souls.
And then Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne came out, and then Dark Souls 3 came out, and then Sekiro came out, and then Elden Ring came out. Yeah.
Okay. Dude, Sekiro was decent too. I haven't beat it. I enjoyed it. It was all right.
Yeah.
Okay, but I guess on to the next thing, right? So this was your idea to talk about, because I don't own one, so I don't really pay attention. I might switch. I really want to get one right now. I'm not going to lie to you. I really want to get an Xbox, because I want to use I wonder if my PC Pass can also be converted to Game Pass. But
if you pay for Ultimate, yeah.
It's like, what, 15 a month?
20.
Maybe not then. But anyway, regardless. Anyways, Xbox Showcase. That is tomorrow, because we are recording 6/7 at night here, so it'll come out 6/8. And you have, and I'm going to ask you this. I know you put this question down there. Is this the year that Xbox beats Sony?
Fuck yeah, it is.
Why so?
Just if we're going just based off of Xbox IP to Sony IP that is being released this year, right? So Xbox so far this year has already released South of Midnight.
Yep. You know, that's one I want to play, dude.
They released Doom: The Dark Ages, and I understand people are like, but Doom: The Dark Ages is on PS5, so technically, shut up. It's owned by Xbox. So Doom: The Dark Ages. What was the one? Oblivion. That's owned by Xbox. What's another one? What's another one that came out? It just came out, Nick. What was it?
I don't know, dude. What, like, you're talking on Xbox?
Yeah.
See, I don't know, because I don't play. Like, I don't own Xbox, so I don't know. I mean, Clay Obscure wasn't it? Clay Obscure was third party, right?
I thought there's another one that they released here in the past month or so. Regardless, so that you've already got South Midnight.
I can pull it up while you're talking.
Right. Okay. So you got 3 games right there. That's the beginning of the year, and then you've got the Gears of War remaster that's coming out. I understand, again, PS5, but guess what? Owned by Xbox. You got a new COD coming out. That always happens. That's gonna happen. Yeah, it's coming to PS5, but again, owned by Xbox. You got Outer Worlds 2 coming out this year, I'm assuming. So, granted, you and I may not care for it. People do care for it. They've obviously made enough money to make a sequel, so that's
Was it Splitgate by chance?
No, I thought it was.
I have it in recently released, and so everything after Dark Ages, none of it looks like it's a Xbox only.
Well, regardless.
Oh yeah, regardless.
With how their showcases have gone this year, they've already outdone Sony, because Sony, the only thing Sony has showed off this year that has really been a banger was Ghost of Yotei, and they haven't actually shown it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, at least with Xbox, they've shown us Doom, they've shown us South of Midnight, they're gonna show us COD, they're gonna show us Outer Worlds 2. There's so much in their wheelhouse right now that just blows Sony away. You know what I mean? And that's just how I feel about it.
Okay. And anyone watching on YouTube right now with the image, I don't know why my camera went foggy all of a sudden, so I apologize for the lack of thing. We have to figure something out with the internet here, dude, because it is awful since we've moved. But okay, so you have all that. I mean, okay, I can see that. My worry, and like this is without me knowing too much about what's going on in Xbox, right? Is the Game Pass. It kind of makes it not worth. I don't know, kind of not worth doing anything with PlayStation right now, dude, and their IPs suck.
Yeah.
Let me turn off. I'm gonna turn off my cam real quick, guys. Sorry, and then we'll see.
Bye. Oh.
Yeah, nothing's working. So sorry. From here on out, I am blurry for you guys, unless something.
Do you need to clean it? There you go.
No, I didn't touch it, dude. It's nothing. It's something to do. I think something's wrong with my computer, honestly, because it's been doing that update thing. But anyways, okay. So, but I think PlayStation is lacking. And I just think it's the IPs. I think they're focusing, and I could be completely wrong when I say this. I think that PlayStation has been focusing too much on AAA titles, and then these AAA titles are now bombing as well.
Yeah.
And they need to figure something out fast, because like growing up, I was an Xbox kid. Xbox One, had the 360, and then I converted to PlayStation because the exclusives. I like the exclusives better. Mm-hmm. Here we are. PS5 is almost done, and when they release the new PS6, I'm kind of like, why would I get a console? Because Madden is on everything now,
right?
You know, so I mean, I prefer the way a PlayStation controller sits in my hand.
And let's if you want to be nitpicky, Game Pass gives you access to EA or no, does it give you access to EA? EA
it does.
Pass, EA,
I can play Madden.
So
I'm messing with
no, I see you. You're good.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see if that worked. It did. See, don't know what's going on with the camera, dude.
You're a genius, so you figured it out.
Yeah.
Regardless, Game Pass, if it gives you access to EA and all that stuff, you get Madden for free. You don't even need to buy it. You know.
Yeah. Like, if it wasn't for me collecting cases, that's probably the route I'd do.
Right.
You know, like there's it, and I don't know how they're gonna solve it, dude. Like I really think like PlayStation, without knowing it. Now you're gonna got people that like you buy all the consoles, right?
Right.
Or like just those diehard, like no matter what happens, they're going to stick with PlayStation.
Yeah.
But it's like you can't support a business. I feel like as large as and then as volatile as video games are.
Yeah.
Off of something like that, like you just can't support that side of things.
See, I feel PlayStation has plenty of IPs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just that they're pushing like one at a time.
Yeah.
And I understand you don't want to flood the market. You don't want to compete against yourself. I understand that completely. But how long we got a Wolverine trailer teaser 3 or 4 years ago now, and we've not heard anything since. So where's that? You know what I mean? They're sitting on a Spider-Man sequel. We all know they are. They got that in the works. They've got possibly a Days Gone sequel. We all know that game didn't sell well, but it could. And there's no reason that they couldn't fund the second one just to see what gets fixed and what sells.
Yeah.
And god damn it, they have Bloodborne.
Yeah. And they're not doing shit with it.
Fucking remaster it. You know what I mean? Just do it. That's all you got to do.
Dude,
remaster it, sell it for $60, I'll buy it.
And it's like, why are they doing this though? Because companies that are that big aren't stupid, right? Like there is a rhyme and reason to anything that they decide. Even like if we are not releasing this, there's a reason to it. We are releasing this. There's a reason to it. I want to know like why they are not.
Yeah.
Because I'm having a hard time understanding it, and I'm over here like, dude, I don't know, man. Like I might be switching.
I think this is all speculation and rumor. I don't know how true it is, so take it with a grain of salt, right? Sony, I think, has lost so much money. PlayStation has lost so much money in the past few years of funding these games that never release. So they had Concord that released for a month.
So bad, dude.
And then they took it off of shelves. Okay, so there's that. That was what $600 million. Is that what it was?
It was a lot, man. That's all I
It was
remember. It was a lot.
Regardless, it was a lot of money that they did not make back.
Yeah.
They closed an entire studio because of it. You know what I mean? So there's that. There's the Last of Us factions that they canceled. There's the Spider-Man game, Spider-Man multiverse game that they canceled, which we also have proof of that. You know what I mean? Like, we saw trailers for it and it just never came out. It's like, come on, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You literally spent all this money to prototype this stuff, and because you bought Destiny, which guess what? Marathon's not going to make a fucking lot of money. So you're going to lose money out on that too. But because you bought Bungie and hired them to come in and tell you what multiplayer games would work, and they were like, none of these. Here's our game though, and what, you just expected them to actually put forth effort? No, absolutely not.
Yeah,
you took their word for it, and you got fucked. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, I don't know, but like I said, you know, $1 billion yeah, they're $1 billion company. I mean, there's a rhyme and reason to what they're doing, so we'll see. But with getting that out of the way, so we're both kind of on the same thought process. Xbox is winning. No, dude, it's fine, man. Xbox, we assume Microsoft Xbox is going to beat out Sony here this year. What are some of the things that you have listed that you're looking forward to?
So, what I'm looking forward to, or what I'm predicting will be at the showcase.
Either or. Okay. You tell me.
My predictions for the showcase are Gears of War remaster gameplay and probably release date. Right, solid. I think we're going to get that this year. We're obviously going to get a new COD, so they might tease it and then announce the showcase later on in the year for it. And I think they'll give an update on Hollow Knight Silksong. Okay. However, what I hope to see, because I just remembered that it was even a thing, is I hope we get an update on Blade. Because Arcane Studios, the ones who behind Dishonored and Prey, and unfortunately, they also did, what was it? What was that vampire one?
There was like Battle Royale.
What was that vampire one?
What, like, you talking Battle Royale, or there was
it's like a four play, like Left 4 Dead, but with vampires.
Oh yeah, Red something, right? Red Dawn? No. Was it Red Dawn?
No, it wasn't Red Dawn. It was. I think you're right though. It was Red something.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I know Red Dawn's the movie too. I'm saying like.
Yeah. Man, it's sad that we can't remember that.
Well, because it was so bad.
They also did Deathloop, which was a fantastic game.
I remember you were playing that. You were streaming that, I think, and I just couldn't watch it.
Redfall,
dude.
Yeah. So they're coming out with the Blade game. I'm so excited for that. I would love to see that.
Blade's an IP. I'm shocked more games haven't really tried.
I think since there's kind of a controversy behind like
the actor that was in it.
Well, I mean, I think the movie, because like the movie got pushed back, and now it's like, I think, on indefinite hold. I think a lot of people are either like, well, we don't know how to do the character, or we don't know how to make it appropriate. You know what I mean? Because like, if you watch the Wesley Snipes ones, dude, it goes badass. You know what I mean? Like, it's bloody.
Yeah. That's how it should be. He's a vampire.
Absolutely.
But Disney might not like it, but
with Marvel being owned by Disney, I think that was the biggest issue of like, oh, how do we make a badass vampire killer with no blood? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I agree. I think Blade's ripe for video games, and nobody's touched him in a long time.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. I mean, dude, I forgot about Blade, man.
I hope we see that.
What time does that come on? I'm down to watch it with you. Are we able to watch that and just like kind of record as we watch at the same time?
Yeah, you can stream it and like put yourself over it.
Cool, because that's what we need to do. Let's try to do that if you're okay with that tomorrow.
Showcase, yeah, it's gonna depend on the time. Let's see. Xbox Showcase, 10 a.m. Pacific, so it means it'll be 1 o'clock our time.
I mean, if you're down, I'm down.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's watch it.
Yep. Well, I'll try my best. I just don't know how I don't know how the internet's going to do with streaming something and then.
I can stream it.
You know what I mean?
I can stream it, and we
I
can.
won't be able to hear it if you're streaming it.
Why?
I mean, I can't hear the stuff that you put on through there. So.
I don't have any sound coming on right now.
Well, I mean, like when you put videos on and stuff, I can't hear.
I think it's because you have my stream volume down.
Oh, it might be. It might be.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, buddy.
I apologize. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, that's what I hope to see.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I guess here we are at the end. You know, we're rolling on at hour 15, and we got some.
You don't have any predictions or nothing? Like, you know,
Dude, I think it's because I don't follow I'm trying to now.
Okay.
But I don't follow them enough to really know. Like, I agree with you as far as PlayStation, Xbox goes. I think PlayStation is losing the battle. I think Game Pass is reshaping how gaming industry works right now. As far as consoles and stuff go. I think it's eliminating that gap of why should you have, not to say eliminate the gap. I think it's widening the gap as far as why you should have Xbox over PlayStation. But it's like kind of cutting the gap as far as that. Why should I get the PlayStation over the Xbox? You know, so. Right. But yeah, I don't know. Xbox. I wish Xbox would come out with controllers that were like the PlayStation. I know they can't probably like trademark all that stuff. Because I don't like Xbox controllers. I don't like how the ones up the thumbsticks up here, the other ones like down here. I hate that.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I like it where they're even with each other. But yeah, I don't really have predictions. I like Game Pass, but that's not so, you know. I guess what does everyone listen if you've made it this far? Congrats. You know, you deserve a fucking trophy for that.
I feel like it's the longest one yet, but
not yet. We're nearing it. The last one we did was like almost an hour and a half, but
okay.
But anyways, like, what does everybody else think? I'm kind of curious to like what games that you guys saw you kind of excited for. I thought the Summer Game Fest was more exciting than State of Play, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
You know, but yeah, what do you guys think? But I do before we kind of tell you guys, hey, follow us on Facebook, everything. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What is this week's what makes Biggie big?
Yeah, so I've first of all, I've been testing out some new names for this.
Okay.
I
didn't see it.
I wrote down Biggie's Big Back Food of the Week.
What is Biggie's Big Back Food of the Week? That's a good one. Actually, we're using that.
You like that one better? Yeah, I like that one. It's pretty good. It's pretty solid. I would have to. Have I talked about stuffed crust?
I don't think so. We talked about how you preferred fucking something over the pizzas, and I was pissed at you.
Sandwiches?
Yeah, fuck you.
Man, okay. Zero sugar. I could talk about zero sugar.
Don't fucking set me off, god damn it.
Dude, okay, I'm just saying. Again, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew Baja Blast, and Dr. Pepper cream soda. Fucking mint. Zero sugar. Mint. I don't care. Now, the alcohol with zero sugar, that shit sucks. That shit sucks. Like, I don't know that I'll buy it again. You know what I mean? Like, I might go buy full flavor.
Yeah. Are you talking the Mountain Dew ones? Is that what? Okay. Okay. Now, if they came out with Dr. Pepper ones, Dr. Pepper and some like whiskey, dude.
Oh God, I've never tried that. I'd be afraid, man.
Let me just.
Oh, speaking of, so this is kind of about alcohol now. I haven't come by for that drink yet.
No, dude. We're gonna get you there. Well, actually, next weekend, just chat can hear us. Next weekend is Father's Day, but I have something for you and Grayson, so I'm gonna try to swing by on Saturday.
Okay.
I already talked on Saturday. Either or. I was already talking to Megan, told her that your guys' stuff came in. So.
Okay. Well, you didn't have to get us anything.
I know, but we love you guys. Nope, no, god damn it. The one's for your boy's birthday. Huh?
Didn't I already?
Yeah, you already got me the Star Killer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, no.
That was the agreement.
Yeah.
I would have forgotten. I'm sure Megan would have been like, John, stop. I would have been like, what?
But no, dude, I got Grayson's birthday gift finally fucking came in, man, and we got you a little something that I could do right now. So
you don't gotta do that.
no, I know we do it for the homies because you know what, we do this podcast, we do it for the homies. Okay, so what are you talking about though? Biggie's Big Back Food of the Week. The official statement from Biggie comes now.
Stuffed crust.
Okay, what about it?
Stuffed crust a banger. I don't care. I don't care where it's from. I don't care if it's Papa John's. I don't care if it's Domino's. I don't care if it's Pizza Hut. I don't care if it's Meyer.
Ooh.
Meyer brand stuffed crust pizza.
Yeah, dude,
Stuffed
Meyer
crust pizza
fucking
is always
slaps
a
though.
winner.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't.
What's the worst? What is the worst one you've had though? Like it's all good, right? But like
Worst stuffed crust.
yeah.
Domino's.
Really? I haven't had it yet.
No. Papa John's.
See, I agree with that, dude. I think that listen, don't let Marissa hear this. I hope she does hear this. Her favorite pizza joint is Papa John's, dude. And I cannot tell you how disappointed I am in her. I'm not mad.
As somebody who worked at Domino's,
dude. Well, I'll tell you this too. Domino's is I'll give you my rankings of pizza real quick. Because little sleazers, okay. Then you got Domino's.
I have a fucking bone to pick with you.
little sleazers, Domino's. Then you give me some pizza gut, and then I got fucking Papa Dick's, and it's just it's that's how I rank them, dude. The main four in this area, and I hate to say it, you know, but it is what it is.
That's fair. My biggest issue is that I went down to Tennessee one time.
Okay.
And I think it was when I was doing my training for like Striker or something. I don't remember. I was sitting in a hotel room and I was hungry. I was like, I'm pretty hungry, but I don't want to bug the dude who drove us down here. So I'm just going to order some pizza. So I ordered some pizza. I got Papa John's with stuffed crust.
Okay.
Dude, I had the shits for like the whole week I was down there.
Oh God.
It ruined me. I was worried for my butt's health. You know what I mean? I was like, "Hey, man, you gonna make it?"
Oh.
And all I could say was, dude, I don't know.
Pissing out your ass, dog. Dude, I know. I'm not Papa John's guy, man. We get it a lot. Like it's either that or Little Sleazers because she likes Papa John's, but
fucking Little Caesar. I'm
you can't be talking shit on my little side piece.
You want to know why I can't?
What?
You talked about the pretzel pizza.
Dude, so goddamn good.
Like, it was amazing. Like, it was a gift from God.
It is. With the cheese. No.
Than Satan's nuts.
Dude.
I don't give a... I got that bitch. With nacho cheese sauce.
Hell yeah, dog. That's the way to do it.
And I took one bite of it because I got it with pepperoni as well. And I was like, oh, pepperoni will help cut the salt from it. No, the pepperoni just made it worse. I'm an idiot. I took one bite of it and I was like, oh,
you didn't like it?
No, I hated it.
It was so good, dude. I love that pizza.
Ranch, just
no, dude, that shit's so fire, man. So good. More for me, goddammit. Okay.
Good.
More for
I hope
me.
you enjoy it.
Oh, dude, I love it. Now, I will say this though: they pissed me off the last time. Did you hear about my last ordeal with them? I ordered the pretzel crust because Marissa never had it. These motherfuckers sent me regular crust and just threw the fucking pretzel salt on the fucking crust. Fuck them, dude. Fuck them. That should have been my. That should have been what makes red red. Oh, fuck those guys, dude.
Fuck Little Caesar.
They're still good though.
I did try their like crazy bites.
Those are fire, dude.
Amazing. I loved them.
Fire. Honestly, I don't.
Bread, it's great. I love crazy bread.
I don't like sausage, right? Like on pizzas. I don't know what it is. So, but the only time I ever had anything bad was when I've like had sausage on their pizza. But I think that was more just I don't like sausage. Little Sleazer slaps, dude. And also, just pizza. Like that's the best fucking slogan there is.
That's all you need to know about them.
Shit. But yeah, well, I guess hey, we're nearing up hour 25 minutes right now. We got a Creamy Boy session. We need to start doing some clips with that shit, dude. Just all of us recording and posting it out there, just part of that. So I don't know, is the one creamy boy coming tonight? Because if he's not, I got the honorary creamy boy. Yeah,
Mask.
I have the honorary creamy boy asking. So, but with that being said, though, guys, much love. If you've made it this far, thank you guys. We appreciate it. As always, follow us on Facebook, Blue Sky, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. Am I forgetting what?
No.
I'm not forgetting what.
We still haven't tried getting Apple up yet, but
that's true.
We'll figure that out.
Well, we need to figure out the RSS stuff with that, but
Right, yeah.
anyways, though, guys, much love. We appreciate you. If you haven't, share it, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.